hip hop, sports, boxing, other activities in his videos over the past few years. He is a known YouTuber who speaks his mind, talks about different things at different times. He has a lot of information in terms of the industry. And at times he'll get in those who think that they don't know what's going on. He'll let you know about it.
Amen, brother.
Karceno speaks his mind, speaks truth. The only thing with Karceno is when it gets down to the relationship situation, he'll go around the questions. Lately, he has not gone around the questions. Many of his listeners are definitely prominent, known in the industry. So this guy is somebody that really has the well-to-do A to Z list of what goes on in the industry, no question about it. I had been recommended by Karceno from a subscriber who's also from Chicago, and that's where Karceno from. And if you look at it, for those who don't know who Karceno for Life is, go check out his video. He be having deep information that even some of the radio stations or certain sports don't have. So you can't discredit him for that because he has a lot of insight of the industry to the core. That's why many of them try to attack him because he talks facts. He talks about what's going on with these relationships and stuff like that. Speaking about people in the industry, I don't know if you know about this Karceno for Life. You might know about it now, or you probably will get details of information of this situation. To you fellas and ladies, Lala Anthony and Nicki Minaj was seen at a party, and Lala Anthony was grabbing Nicki Minaj behind. Now, I told you guys that most of these females in the industry get along with each other quite very well, and some of these guys too. This is what happens when you think that this don't go on, that they don't quite with the same sets, and they do. One of my subscribers said that he believes that she had that look that she's into both sexes. Now, when you look at the picture of Nicki Minaj, it doesn't surprise me because if you think about it, we know Nicki Minaj is to be into women, into men. So Meek Mills know about this too. I don't know what guy she's dealing with now or talking to. And from what I was told, Lala Anthony and Nicki Minaj go way back before she came in the industry. So there's a lot of female grabbing each other in the States, no doubt about it. In his recent video, he had on a guest, a friend of his, who they was talking about these females and how wild they are and how guys don't really check these females, and when it gets to a female prestige, they don't know how to interact with the female. That's something I would say in my videos. That's a known fact. And they're afraid to go up to that woman, yet they love dealing with drama females. And many of these guys love drama. I say that in my videos too. That is true. So there's a lot of coordination going on so far this 2017 season. All I can tell you is that, guys, beware of these craziness, madness that's going on, okay? Because you do have some of these women that be going entwined with you, maybe entwined with another woman. And they into these women more than they into the guy. So that's my take on the situation. Keep it up, Karceno. He's speaking like it is. Peace.
Thank you. That was incredible.
I appreciate the love, the support, everything, man. That was, man, to the letter. Now, to answer your question about Carmelo and Nicki Minaj, I'll answer that question for you. As far as I know, that's a no-go. Nah, Nicki didn't do anything with Carmelo. If his hand was on her butt or whatever, I probably was accidental, if anything. Do her and Lala mess around? They're best friends. So I doubt for a fact that went down. You know, even though her last name is Minaj, her rap name, the old Nicki wouldn't have been down for that. She's not into the three-way thing. But new Nicki Minaj, who knows what she'll be into? You know, like this is Nicki didn't even used to smoke weed. You know, period. She didn't smoke anything, no stogies, nothing. She didn't smoke. Now she's smoking weed. You know, like, oh, I'm hitting that blunt. It's like, what? Now she's smoking weed. So you don't know what she's gonna be into and what she's not into. And as far as the relationships, you know, a lot of relationships, you know, they get you in trouble. Like speaking on them gets you in trouble. Like I have female listeners that listen to this and girls who know me or I'll be talking to, somehow somebody finds out or get them to my page and then they start watching me. And they was like, oh my God, you get on my nerves. I was like, oh, great, here we go. So anyhow, in a relationship, you're right. We talking about how the men don't know how to talk to these women because they haven't had anybody to really show them how to be men. But there's a flip side to that coin. Women have to conduct themselves as ladies. When you conduct yourself in a certain manner, people respect you differently. They carry you, you get carried in a different light. You're seen in a different light. When you care about yourself and you carry yourself a certain way, it shows. Men talk to you differently. And guys got to understand if you meet your girl in a bar, okay, late at night, and y'all start dating and become a couple, don't think she's going to just stop going to the bar. When you met her at the bar, she was with her homegirls getting drunk, and you got up with her. So if you got up with her that time and y'all got serious and started dating, that don't mean that was the first time she ever been out with her friends and got drunk and hooked up with somebody. This was just your night. She's probably done this before, and then now that y'all are serious or going steady, and you're an official couple, you want her to stop doing what she's doing because you're not going to the club no more. Don't mean she gonna want to stop going to the club. So those things need to be understood right then and there. You met a girl that likes to get down and party and go out, hang out, have a good time. Now, if you ain't about doing that all the time, you're gonna have conflict. So you gotta have other interests outside of the bedroom. If just sleeping with this woman is your only motivation, then don't date her. Don't go out with her. Don't try to get serious with her if that's your only motivation. Because if you're trying to get serious with her and that's your only motivation, then it's going to die out. And then you're going to be stuck. So I appreciate it. All the love and respect you guys give me. And I hope that answered your question and helped you out with relationship problems and people saying if their wife is cheating. I remember I had another question. A guy said his wife is cheating on him. And she's cheating on him with some thug gangbanger or whatever. He's like, do I tell my wife? Should I just bust her out with it when she come home? Or should I just throw her out? What should I do? First, he said this is his wife. So if you're at the point where you're ready to leave and she's willing to take that risk in the relationship, you got to look at it. Who's the breadwinner first? If you make more than her, then you're at risk. So you might want to protect your interests. Do not tell this woman that you know anything. If you know but she don't know that you have the advantage to protect your interests. Get proof. Hire a private detective. Don't try to do it yourself. You don't want to be caught driving behind them with a camcorder in your hand. Get a private detective. Have her followed. I'm quite sure when people are dating and cheating, they get really stupid and sloppy. It's not like Miami 5-0. It's like that maybe the first 2 times. Next thing you know, they're hanging out 2 blocks away from the house. Making out outside or neighbors like, hey, well, who's that guy she's with? They get really stupid. So your thing is to protect your interests in case you want to get a divorce or she tries to divorce you. You could say she was the one cheating, Your Honor. I have a private detective right here. So that way you don't have to pay alimony and child support. And that's what you want to do is protect yourself. Be like, she violated the marriage, Your Honor. So she's forfeiting alimony. So you might want to protect yourself that way if it's at the point where you don't want to. Some people, their wives cheat. They still want to be with the wife. They just want the wife to stop sleeping with the other dude. How do I get it to stop? I'm like, well, if your wife don't love you enough to stop sleeping with somebody else, then it's time to get a new wife. I don't understand that. It's people that's like that. They wives and cheated on them and they still love them. Well, I'm going to lose a good woman. Huh? I done put all these years in. I'm like, you just got comfortable. You got comfortable with her being in the house. But I ain't never that comfortable that I'm going to let somebody who's cheating on me keep running back and forth, cheating. Next thing you know, she fall in love with this dude and you in the way. She kill you and get you out the way. Put some in your food. Baby, this tastes a little tart. Water ain't supposed to be brown like this. What's going on? Oh, there's some new water. Man, my throat burning, baby. Shoot, I'm telling you. Watch First 48. That'll change your whole life. So I'm out. Thanks for listening, and I appreciate all the love and support. Hopefully, this information helped you out in your relationship somehow. And try to work on your relationship. If you really want a relationship, that's the first thing you got to come to terms with. That is 2 people. It's not just you. The other person has feelings too. Okay? That other person is putting up with your BS the same way you putting up with hers. She getting on your nerves. Guess what you doing to her? Getting on her nerves too. You be what I do. Exactly. It's not always about you. There's 2 people involved. Now, with me, it's a different situation. I don't want to be tied down. I look at all my people who married, they seem miserable. They seem miserable. They seem stressed. They seem like they just fighting for a vacation day. They fighting just to have a house for 10 minutes, just for silence. If they could just have silence, they would pay money just to go in a room and just sit there. They sit in their cars and don't want to go up to their house and ring the bell. Nothing. It's like they gotta get themselves prepared for it. The car is like they sanctum. Yeah, man, the car. It's like the only solitude they have. Because you have no more privacy when you're in a relationship, especially when you're living together. Living together is worse because now you got to get used to someone else being in your way and you got to kind of stay out of her way and give each other your space. When it's really going to be her space, she kind of like takes over everything. It's a nightmare. So these are things you're going to have to learn and get used to and adjust. All that love stuff, we in love, that's young stuff. When you're young, you just put up with everything because you guys are in lust. You just love being around each other, hugging each other, kissing. Let's go eat ice cream. Oh, let's watch this movie. You guys are just friends. Friends that's having sex. Then that gets old. Nah, she's a friend that gets on your nerves. Plus, she live in the house, so you got to tolerate it. But it ain't the same no more. So things do change and they slow down. But you guys gotta find a common ground. Nothing's ever gonna be perfect. It's never gonna be like these movies. I wish they showed these movie relationships 2 years down the road. Shut up! You shut up! Oh, you shut up! You said you love me forever when you ran down the thing with a rose in your hand. Yeah, I won't do that again. That'd be how the movie started. So anyway, let me try to get out of here again. All right.